Google search mode.
Keep an eye on the blade.
Yeah, if you keep your eye on this tanto blade, Ryan, it's just the profile is just very endearing. You know what else is endearing?
What's endearing, Jacob?
People who put their lives on the line so that they can help you out and save you from a tumultuous situation, you might say.
Rescue the citizens of this fine nation?
I'm not talking about Spider-Man, though, Ryan.
You're not? What are you talking about?
Talking about firemen?
Fireman? Oh, man, there's got to be a firefighter superhero in the Marvel Universe. There has to be a firefighter equivalent of Spider-Man.
All right, we're going to put our money where our mouth is.
Firefighter.
Here on People.
The podcast where we answer life's greatest questions like, you know, the firefighter.
Is there a Marvel fireman?
That is a firefighter.
Dear Stan Lee.
Firefighter that is a firefighter in the
Way to
Marvel
go, Ryan.
universe.
Why would it have to be a firefighter that
here we
is
go.
a firefighter?
I don't know, but it got us the answer. It was Ash. Like Ketchum. Ash is an American comic book character created by Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti, published by Event Comics, about a firefighter who gains superpowers from a time-displaced regeneration device from a possible apocalyptic future.
Wow.
That's a mouthful.
That guy,
David Gordon?
the creator, or the one creator, he's a couple L's away from being Joe Quesadilla. Which
Yeah, that would
that'd
be
be
pretty
fun.
good.
That'd be a
That
fun
sounds
time.
like a food truck, you know? Like Joe Quesadilla.
You know who else is a quesadilla? My mom!
Don't talk about your mother that way, Jacob.
It's a reference
I know.
from Regular Show.
It's like,
If you've never watched a Regular Show, go ahead and check that out. I was doing an impression of Muscle Man.
there's got to be a firefighter
If
in
you're
the
not
regular show.
in the know. You didn't even show me a picture of the goddamn fucking Marvel.
Fine. We got to look up Ash. Ash. Oh gosh. I think I might have to change this.
Maybe you should just do Ash Marvel Universe.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding,
It doesn't look
ding,
very
ding,
interesting in
ding,
this
ding,
one.
ding, ding.
It's got a weird reverse Yu-Gi-Oh thing going on there.
Reverse you.
Yeah, he's got like a yellow spike on his head going down instead of like the weird M-shaped one that's in front of Yugi's head.
I feel like he's a... What did you say?
I said Weeb Corner, dude.
That was a quick one. I barely even heard it.
It could just be a banana peel on his head.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like.
Yeah, that might be what it is. Oh man, this guy is not.
I feel like
very,
he's
like
very
Indiana Jones. That's just Ash from
that's
like
Ash
Evil
from
Dead.
yeah, and Army of Darkness.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
I actually saw Army of Darkness before I saw any of the Evil Dead movies.
Really? Oh, actually, I did too.
Good old fucking Bruce Campbell. Let's give it up for
Yeah, Bruce.
Good old
Campbell.
Bruce.
Woo! Bruce Campbell's like the greatest firefighter of all time.
I don't even know if there is a it. I don't think any of those were a firefighter. Just put in Marvel firefighter in the Google search. Images coming up. It's not looking like we have any superheroes that are firefighters.
Who is Ash then?
That's Ash from Evil Dead.
Oh,
Bruce Campbell.
that's who it was describing in the Marvel universe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I wasn't paying.
Wait, Baker, firefighter, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe wiki.
All right.
Oh, there's the Ash comics. Hang on. I'm gonna double open, man. This is the first here. People also search for. I'm opening two. Okay, wait. Who's Baker?
Baker is a firefighter at the Wrigley Fire Department from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay. So there's a firefighter in the Marvel universe, but he's just a real
I don't-
firefighter.
yeah.
I want somebody who got bitten by a radioactive fire and, and like they became a fireman. Oh, and I'm not talking about like Fantastic Four, like the fire. What was the guy from Fantastic Four's name? The fire guy. The Human Torch.
Oh,
Human Torch.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Human Torch. I mean, like he can grow fire like hoses out of his hands and shoot water.
I actually heard
put
that
out a fire.
I heard that the Fantastic Four movie was like an actual dumpster fire, and that
both of them.
No pun
both
intended.
of them, man. They are not good.
I've never even seen it.
Mr. Fantastic is not so.
Oh
fantastic
yeah, I forgot about
anymore.
that one. Yeah, that's part of Marvel though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, they're always gonna have some flops, no matter what. Sort of like fucking Venom.
Oh, that was a bad movie.
Well, not Stan Lee. He was already gone. R.I.P. But yeah, Marvel definitely done fucked up with that movie. That shit sucked. Venom is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I like Tom Hardy. I really felt bad for the man. I was like, God damn it. I understand that you got to take all the big box office hit movies that you can, foreseeably find, to, stack up your resume and whatnot. But man, was that a terrible, 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 awful, goddamn piece of shit movie. God.
Yeah, it was.
I literally proclaimed boo at the end of the movie when the credits rolled. Not to very great acclaim, albeit, because, apparently all the people in the theater at the time were simpletons.
Wait, they clapped? Did they clap?
Well, no, people just kind of like sighed at me going boo. Like, I think maybe either people disagreed or they were just like, ugh, we all know. Don't point it out that we all just wasted fucking $14 right
I hope
now.
it would be the latter, but oh god, I'm not sure.
No, I think it's the former, Ryan, unfortunately. Like, there was actually a couple people that laughed during that movie, and I'm just thinking, are you completely brain dead? Do you have any, like, functioning cells firing?
Because it was, like, so bad that I was like, like I couldn't believe
I know, but
some of the lines.
When you're in a movie, you can tell when people are laughing ironically or laughing sincerely.
That's true.
And the people that I heard laughing were either idiots or children. So, I mean, same thing.
Yeah, and we'll put it this way.
They're all children.
Even children didn't laugh at the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, so... So children's taste...
I didn't even ironically laugh at the Sonic the Hedgehog movie because I was so bummed out the whole fucking time.
That's what I'm saying. And since children, like, laughed at this, like, this must be, like, better than the Sonic and the Hedgehog movie's humor and for children.
At Venom?
Yeah. How bad... would you say that the humor of this movie being so horrible is more funny than the Sonic and the Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I mean,
this is gonna be a hot take either way.
I honestly believe that there's more enjoyable CGI and acting in the movie Venom, or no, in the movie and Sonic the Hedgehog, because
I was gonna say definitely.
Because in Venom, like, I was just like waiting the whole time to see like some fucking badass fight sequences, at least. Like, that's why we want to fucking watch the Venom movie. Yeah. And they wasted it. They spent the whole movie showing his fucking symbiotic relationship with the fucking organism that was like, that was...
oh, yeah, they were just talking to each other.
Yeah, and it was just like, fucking fight somebody! And like, they didn't. There was one fucking fight sequence at the end that was like, oh, finally. Like, oh, this looks pretty cool for 3.5 minutes or whatever. And then that's it.
It cost too much to CGI with the...
It was like a fucking...
Dude,
the whole movie was like a fucking romance drama with
really
him and his girlfriend. And he got kicked out. Oh, I don't have a job anymore. I got fired from the fucking daily fucking fuck my ass or whatever the fuck that stupid Marvel's like whatever their newspaper syndication. And then he got fired, and then he's on the street. He's like, I'm sad because I'm a big muscular hunky guy, and my girlfriend doesn't like me anymore because I'm a fucking asshole. Yeah, great movie. Great fucking movie, Marvel. Yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit asshole, and you have a parasitic fucking alien living inside of you. Wow. Real fucking relatable. And then they don't even show a goddamn fucking fight sequence until fucking 50 minutes into the fucking movie. Go fuck yourself. Movie fucking sucks. What a fucking waste of time.
Oh, man. Yeah, and there's not even a solo fight, like, beforehand. It, like, just goes into this gigantic battle where there's, like, a ton of Venoms. Like, there's no, like, single solo fight where it was just, like, it could have been at the beginning. Like, he beats down some thugs or something, at least. Just, even if it's only on the side.
I mean, I'm not a big Marvel person. Like, I don't go.
I like Marvel.
I don't go out
but
to
Venom
watch
was
them.
Terrible.
I mean, I've never even seen one Avengers movie,
Although,
which I think I've established here on the show already. But
in their defense, I don't think that the Venom movie was made by Marvel Studios. I think it was like an outside company.
I mean, it has the Marvel brand on it. Like, they show the fucking logo at the like title sequence.
Who made the shitty Venom movie? Venom 2018 film. Who made it?
It's. I mean,
like the company.
Well, that's the name of the producers.
Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel. It wasn't Marvel.
Are you trying to assuage the fucking blame off of Marvel?
I like Marvel.
Really? Off of Disney? You're trying to suck
Dude.
Mickey Mouse's dick that much that you're like, it's Columbia.
Nah, I just like
Feels
like
real
Marvel,
good, Ryan. Oh, yeah, keep sucking it. Oh, yeah. Love the way your lips feel around my big...
I like Marvel. It's good. I don't have a in my mouth.
Way to go, Ryan. Oh, yeah. I love that you're a big fan of mine. Hey, look at me. I'm an Iron Man. I got $1 billion piece of machinery that I'm wearing as an exoskeleton. Ha-ha!
Iron Man's a good movie, though. All the Iron Mans are pretty good.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best example. Like, Iron Man, I've seen them. They're all right.
No,
especially
Robert
the
Downey
first,
Jr.,
the first one and two, the third one. But I don't know. I like Robert Downey Jr., but I've never seen any of the Avengers, so I can't speak to that end. But
I feel like Iron Man would make the best fireman, though, because like Iron Man could probably easily bring water somewhere and shoot it all over some fires.
That's what you call a segue, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Segue alert.
Yeah. Well, no, but he would be. We all know Iron Man would be the best fireman out of the Avengers.
I think Aquaman would be the best fireman.
Yeah, but Aquaman...
Oh, wait, that's DC. Fuck. Who's the water guy? Oh,
Aqualad.
There's a water guy from...
The Submariner.
Submariner?
Yeah.
No, who... Wait, there's a water guy in Marvel, right?
Aquaman of Marvel. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Namor the Submariner. Holy shit.
Namor. All
Okay.
right. I've never heard of this guy, so must not be as good as
well,
Aquaman.
You did say Submariner, though.
That's true, but I was thinking of the submarine podcast that we did, not the...
Yeah, but that we did leave that hanging
Yeah.
in our previous episode. We never looked up the Submariner from Marvel.
Yeah, we always go back and answer all of life's greatest questions.
Yeah, you can't leave anything
you can't
out.
leave anything out. Yeah, so Namor the Submariner.
Yeah, Namor Mackenzie.
Which we are now on this podcast proclaiming as the best fireman in the superhero universe.
I mean, if he's in control of the bodies of water, then I would have to assume that he's the best firefighter. I mean, when you say
just
who's the
flood
best,
the entire Earth.
when you think who's the best firefighter in Pokemans, Blastoise, obviously.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
like
he shoots
Lapras.
water out of him.
That's true, and he has cannons. Like he can shoot any
Big
fire
old water
down.
cannons.
He doesn't he doesn't like spit the water out of his mouth like other Pokemon. I don't know if that would be strong enough to put out any fire.
Lapras. Wasn't Lapras like a ice and dragon type?
Lapras? Yeah. It was like the dragon that they floated around on the water.
I mean, she was always in the water, obviously, but I think she's an ice type.
Maybe.
It's
Fighting
it's
grass.
a hot
oh,
take.
wait, ice
oh!
and water.
Oh, ice and water. Okay,
Oh, so
okay.
it's
I was
both.
half right.
Yeah.
I thought she was a dragon type. Sorry.
So, see, she might even be a better firefighter, though, because she can use water to put the fire out, and then she can use ice to, like, heal the burn victim. So,
Yeah.
she can soothe your burns
I know-
after the fire's out. That's what real firemen do. They soothe the burns.
Speaking of burn victims,
Yeah?
I would say my top two most famous burn victim
What?
are
What?
top two famous burn victims are the guy in Walls Fall Out, the music video. The guy that's like dancing, you know, it's like a live action like Vine video or some shit.
Yeah.
And then also there's a character that David Firth, the inventor of salad fingers and what's the other one that he did?
I don't know. I know salad fingers.
Yeah,
but
salad
that's
fingers.
Scary.
I've watched all his videos, but he also made a series called Burnt Face Man.
What?
He's like, "Hello, I'm Burnt Face Man," and like literally, like all he can do is just like fly, and like his superhero attribute is just that he has a burned up face.
Dude, that makes me think of Melt Man from Kablam.
Yeah,
Like-
well,
Like that, he's like a superhero that's just he's melted, so his face is like essentially a burn victim's face.
did you ever have any of those action figures that Melt Man was created from?
No,
They
what
were-
was he created from?
Cores, CORPS. I had so many of those fucking things. Like they had like more points of articulation than any other action figures.
Oh,
So it was like really fun to pose them and like make them fight and stuff.
corpse action figure. I'm just gonna add on a little Melt Man there. Oh,
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
yes.
Stinky Diver.
Oh no, that's what I
a
was.
different character.
But I think Meltman was also a corpse or a cores
He
figure.
could be. It looks like a melted version of something from the same.
Yeah, it was the same type of toy.
Yeah,
Action League now. Yeah.
that's a throwback. I used to love Kablam.
Man, Hulu. I'm gonna fucking see if that's on that. You know,
I think I saw it somewhere. I don't remember exactly.
I really want to watch that now.
Yeah,
We can make our own.
I think it actually might be on like Boomerang or something.
Yeah, just go back to the corpse action figures without Meltman.
Okay. They look like him,
Like
for
those,
sure.
I think.
These
Oh, those are the elite ones.
those are like the new ones.
That guy looks like Duke Nukem. Put in like 90s.
Corpse action figure from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
These are probably them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like those. Oh!
This one.
I had all those. I had all those fucking guys, dude.
That's awesome.
Oh,
you can get them
man.
all right now for $29.99.
Oh,
Except
they're
out of stock. Must be hard to keep. Stock
Actually,
in
I didn't have the
these days.
gas mask guy, but I had a similar gas mask guy that was like black and purple. Actually, similar to those guys. There's one that has a mohawk.
Oh, that's a small
He
piece.
has like a purple mohawk, and man, childhood.
Some good stuff in here. Oh, there's so many of them.
Oh, I had that guy that was like a SS officer with an eye patch.
There's a shirtless ranger in here. Like a
That's the one
park
Ryan
ranger.
wants.
Yeah, I want the shirtless park ranger who's got like a strap covering his nipples.
Yeah, he's got like...
That's a weird one.
He has like a Canadian Mountie hat, but it's green.
Yeah, and he's next to like a kung fu master with a black belt.
I definitely had a couple ninja guys that were black and purple, and they were fucking like... Whew, they were banging, man.
Yeah.
Those
are
dude
cool.
fucked. Those little action figures definitely fucked.
Yeah. Those were some slappers.
What types of toys did you have when you were a kid? Like your favorite like toys?
My favorite toy. Oh man, I don't know. I had like, this is weird because I brought up Yu-Gi-Oh before. I had these Yu-Gi-Oh action figures. Those were pretty.
When you were a
rad.
little kid?
Yeah. When I
Really?
was probably when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh yeah, I guess I was into Pokemon when I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, and I did Pokemon too. I had a lot of Pokemon figures.
You did Pokemon?
Yeah, I did.
Which ones did you do?
I did like
Pikachu?
I
or
did Jigglypuff and Pikachu
Blastoise?
and Magmar and
You stuck it in a
Yeah,
Magmar?
yeah,
The
burn.
fuck? Burn your dick off!
yeah, that's the definition of dick burn. But you know.
Well, not personally. But...
Yeah. Like I don't know, like a Cubone and Marowak.
Mara whacked me off.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I didn't say it because I was like, that's pretty obvious that I would say that. I'm glad you got me with the alley-oop there, Jacob.
I filled in the blank. Right?
Best alley-oop in the game. Oh, man.
Is there a firefighter Pokemon?
Oh, I was thinking Lapras. Oh, there probably is. There's probably like a fucking fire hydrant Pokemon.
I know. There's so many weird ones. Like you have like a lollipop fucking Pokemon and a cotton candy Pokemon. Like there must be.
There's a Pokemon firefighter.
There's a picture of Blastoise with a firefighter.
He's got a firefighter's hat on.
Yeah, and jacket, like the yellow jacket.
Firefighter. I don't think there's a firefighter one, but let's try fire hydrant. Because I feel like a fire hydrant Pokemon might exist. Nope.
I mean, there's like a fan art of one.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Snoopy inside of a fire hydrant.
Yeah, it does.
Oh wait, is that real?
This a card?
No, that one.
This one? Oh, maybe.
Cinder?
Fire hydrant Pokemon.
Oh no, that's from DeviantArt.
Yeah, DeviantArt.
That's like a fan art. These are all fan arts.
Oh, okay. Well, at least somebody else besides us has had this idea. So we don't sound that stupid.
It's a little bit sad.
Yeah, it is.
In my opinion.
Well, the crazy thing is somebody had the idea enough to actually illustrate multiple evolutions.
And they're not bad.
Fire hydrant Pokemon.
They look
yeah,
nice.
They look good. Like I would the original form of it I like a lot better.
I mean,
I could see this in the Pokemon universe.
They had me fooled at first. I was like, wait, is this fucking real?
Yeah.
But no, it's DeviantArt stuff.
But that's okay.
That's a life well lived, Ryan. Just making DeviantArts of like fan fiction stuff that you like.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, some people, build houses or a bridge, or some people, work at McDonald's. Some people do DeviantArts of Pokemon. Some people do commissions of guys that fuck bread. And, everyone is, entitled to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
God bless America. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's true. That's what you call a nihilist.
It is. But who's going to put out that burn? Tell me, Jacob.
Maybe a fireman?
Yeah, man. Who was the original fireman? There's got to be like a Santa Claus of firemen. Like St. Nicholas was the original Santa Claus. Like a fireman has to have its St. Nicholas, dude. Who was the first?
I kind of doubt it, but I mean...
dude. Well, this would also imply that firemen are a
What the
fictional
fuck?
character.
Who was the first fireman? And then the Google result in big bold letters, Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, he was the first one.
Clarice asks him if Freeman... Oh, wait.
Firemen.
Oh, if firemen at one time put out fires, but Montauk has been fought differently. The rule book, the firehouse, clearly states that Benjamin Franklin was the first fireman of 1790 who established a firehouse to burn English books.
Whoa.
So wait.
Benjamin Franklin. Wait, he burned English
He was
books?
a fireman, not a firefighter.
He started fires?
Yeah, you searched who was the first fireman, not firefighter.
Yeah.
So he burned books.
Isn't a fireman just a firefighter?
All right, history of firemen.
So Benjamin Franklin was the original arsonist then. He was
this is
burning English books.
This is from study.com.
Well, no, he established the first firehouse.
It says history of firemen in Fahrenheit 451. That's a fictional novel.
What is this? This is all false information,
Go
Jacob.
on it. Go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, history. Oh, wait, go to the top.
Ah.
Go to the top.
Yeah.
Carrie has been a teacher and an administrator for more than 20 years. She has a Master of Education degree. In Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, the fictional novel that is, the job description of firemen is very different from what it is in our society. Rather than saving homes and people from fires, the firemen burn down all houses that contain books.
What?
I actually read this. This is one of my favorite novels, and I forgot there was a guy named Benjamin Franklin.
So it's not the real Benjamin Franklin. Man, that is some false information we've been telling these people. So Benjamin Franklin was not the original fireman. And he also did not start fires and burn books.
Wait.
He discovered electricity.
But what if he did? Just Google search, did Benjamin Franklin burn books?
Oh, I mean, he probably did a few times.
Because if they're referencing an actual historical fact in Fahrenheit 451, that would be fucking like mind break. Like that would be amazing.
Wow.
Benjamin
Franklin did not burn books. Easy answer. On the contrary, he wrote and published books and many other types of reading material. So he was like the publisher of firemen.
So basically, Ray Bradbury was just gaslighting us.
Yeah. Maybe it was just like somebody just had the last name Franklin and they were like, hey, honey, it would be really funny if we named our son Benjamin. Because you don't want to have the name of somebody famous like that.
Since we stumbled onto Ray Bradbury, I got to ask you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Have you ever read any classic dystopian literature?
I haven't ever.
You've never read 1984?
No.
You've never read A Brave New World?
No, Jacob. I've never read Dune.
I've never read Dune either, but I've read Fahrenheit 451, I've read 1984 and Brave New World, and those are three of my very, very favorite books. I think you would do yourself well to crack one of those open.
Probably. I mostly just read.
And our listeners, if you've never read any of those books, they're fun. And, just imagine the end of Wall-E, where it's like the saddest situation you could think of for humanity.
Just spoilers.
That's not that much of a spoiler.
Well, that's true.
I mean, it's just
it's inevitable anyway.
Well, I mean, that's how it was throughout the entire movie, but they didn't show it until the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were all, the humans were already...
Yeah, the humans were already all...
Yeah, they were already...
doing that thing.
Yeah.
That thing that shall not be spoken of.
Yeah, those spoilers. But, man, dystopian literature, Ryan. Good time. Very, I guess you could say, satirical, because a lot of them are ringing true in today's time. Fascism?
Dude, I just typed in dystopian literature, good time, and the first book that comes up as a pick for, like, a good time is Fahrenheit 451.
Are the three that I just said.
Yeah.
Number 1, Fahrenheit 451. Number 2, 1984 by George Orwell. Number 3, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. And then Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
That's also a George Orwell banger. It's like 90 pages, dude. It's so, like, you can easily read it so fast.
I could.
With, like, within...
Take me, like, a few days, right, just reading before bed.
Or an hour and a half if you're a normal person.
No, you got to read in, like, 10-minute increments right before you're about to fall asleep. You retain the information better. It's like, you dream about it, you think about it all night long. And then you're like, I get another 10 minutes tomorrow. It's like a little treat for yourself. A little knowledge treat, Jacob.
You just wake up the next morning, you're like, that was such a good 10 minutes last night, baby. And you just, like, stroke your book a little bit. I loved all that 10 minutes you gave me.
I'm going to be looking for another 10 tonight. And then you kiss your book and, like, walk out the door with, like, your coffee in your hand and a toast in your mouth.
And your dick out of your pants.
Yeah, because you forgot to zip up. But, you know, like, you realize in the car on your way to work that your dick is hanging out. And then you zip up before going into the office. So you're doing okay for the day. It's not like last October when my dick just was hanging out, like, out of my pants at the office.
Last October.
Yeah, just last October with my dick hanging
The entire
out.
month.
The entire month.
Everyone just had to be like, Ryan, again?
Yeah, well, the zipper was broken in the pants, you see.
My one pair of pants that I wore 5 days a week.
Yeah, I wore them every day. All my zippers were broken, and due to COVID-19, I couldn't go to the store and buy a new zipper or a new pants. So, last October... Oh, man.
Every morning there's a dick hanging out of my pants, and then I want to go to bed.
Song. It was like a sitcom, and that's the theme song that plays at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, damn it, your dick's out again. And you're just like walking through the office. He's like, you stay away from that water cooler with that penis, young man.
Last October. Ryan, your pee-pee's exposed again. Last October.
No, let me zip up. Oh no, COVID. I can't put my pee-pee away because I can't afford new pants.
Last October.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't even around last October.
It wasn't. Yeah.
You know, we'll copy and paste some stuff. It's okay.
It's fictional. It's just like Benjamin Franklin being a firefighter, you know?
No, a fireman.
Fireman, right. Oh, wait, we need to look up what the first firefighter is.
Yeah.
Who was the first firefighter? I mean, we've probably been fighting fires for
over half an hour into the podcast, and we're going to bring you the hard-hitting questions. Or the hard-hitting answers to the questions, like, who was the first firefighter?
On January 27th, 1678, the first fire engine company went into service with its captain, or foreman, Thomas Adkins. In 1736, Benjamin Franklin established the Union Fire Company in Philadelphia.
Whoa, so he did do that.
He was in this.
Whoa, he was in this, Ryan.
Yeah, okay.
Benjamin Franklin was in this.
Benjamin Franklin.
He was all up in that fucking fire.
Was a part of America.
He was basically fucking that fire, getting his dick burnt, fucking a magmar up in this shit.
Oh.
Benjamin Franklin, why are you so horny?
Why you fucking...
Why are you so horny,
Benjamin Franklin? Why are you fucking a magmar up in here?
But he actually, unfortunately, did fuck a bunch of teenagers, so... Fuck you, Benjamin Franklin.
Did he really? Oh, yeah. Man. Well, at least he was also putting out the fires.
At least.
Yeah. Well, and
he was putting out the fire of herpes in his pants.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, actually...
You don't want to tell me that Benjamin Franklin gave herpes to a bunch of kids.
I'm sure he did.
That is messed up.
They didn't even have penicillin back then either, so...
Man, that's sad.
Fucking Weinstein.
Weinstein?
Let's move it along.
I will.
The first Roman fire brigade was created by Marcus Lucius Crassus. He took advantage of the fact that Rome had no fire department by creating his own fire brigade, 500 men strong.
Wow.
Which rushed to burning buildings at the first cry of alarm. Upon arriving at the scene, however, the firefighters did nothing, while Crassus offered to buy the burning building from the distressed property owner at a miserable price.
Oh, man, the history of firefighting is dark.
He was like an insurance company of ancient Rome.
Yeah.
If the owner agreed to sell the property, his men would put out the fire. If the owner refused, then they would simply let the structure burn to the ground.
What the hell? He's like the Scrooge of the fire department. Like,
I see all your belongings and everything that you've ever owned or care about is burning at the moment.
is that your cat in there?
Would you care to sell it to me for 1 cent on the dollar? Not really. Well, fuck you!
Let it burn to the ground.
Oh, man. Emperor Nero took the basic idea from Crassus and then built on it from the Vigilius in AD 60 to combat fires using bucket brigades and pumps, as well as poles, hooks, and even ballastae to tear down buildings in advance of the flames. The Vigilius patrolled the streets of Rome to watch for fires and served as a police force. The later brigades consisted of hundreds of men, all ready for action. When there was a fire, the men would line up to the nearest water source and pass buckets hand in hand to the fire. So that's wow, that's fucking old as hell, man. That's going back to 60 AD is the first firefighters or bucket brigade, if you will.
That's pretty cool. I like the term bucket brigade. I mean, that's not what they do now. I feel like they don't use buckets anymore.
No
they
need
just
to
use
fear.
High-pressured pumps.
The bucket brigade is here.
We're here to put out the flames with our buckets.
I like how the original guy that created the brigade, he was just such a dickhead. He was like, "Oh, that sucks. You want to sell it?" Like, I mean, like, I need to live somewhere. Like,
I'll give you $10.
Yeah.
They're like,
I'll give you $10. He's like, I mean, no. He's like, well, get fucked.
Do it yourself.
You could have been $10 richer.
Well, yeah, it's like you fucking kick them out of their house anyway, so it's like...
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
It's like, give them a break. You can't even get a night at a hotel for $10.
Did you ever hear of the, what was it called? The triangular waistcoat factory fire?
No. Is that a famous one?
Yeah, I think it was like the turn of the 20th century. And
wait, triangular
waistcoat
factory
fire. It's quite a mouthful, but triangle waistcoat factory fire. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Shirt waist factory fire, that is. It was in Greenwich Village in the neighborhood of Manhattan, New York City on March 25th, 1911. It was the deadliest industrial disaster in the history of the city and one of the deadliest in the U.S. history.
Wow.
And that actually was like the turning point for like putting fire hydrants and smoke alarms in buildings.
Really?
Yeah, because somebody threw like a match or something that was smoldering into the wastebasket, and it caught on fire, and then it caught the entire fucking building on fire, and a bunch of people died. Number of deaths, 146.
In one building.
Non-fatal injuries, 78. I think there was even people that were like jumping out of the windows and stuff because they were above the fire and they had no way to get down below past it. Fucking sucks. Also,
It's like I might survive hitting the ground from here.
did you ever hear about the sugar factory fire? It was like an
No.
explosion.
You know a lot about these famous fires.
Because apparently if you have enough particulate matter in the air, it becomes extremely flammable because there's enough oxygen and particulate matter in between, like, you know, next to each other.
Yeah.
So if there's any spark at all, it could just fucking blow up an entire silo.
Whoa.
Yeah, 2008 Georgia sugar refinery explosion.
Was an industrial disaster that occurred on February 7th, 2008 in Port Wentworth, Georgia. 14 people were killed and 40 were injured, and a dust explosion occurred at a sugar refinery owned by Imperial Sugar. So, yeah, you're right. It's crazy that sugar is flammable in the right, situation.
Any particulate matter, like there's one that says popcorn. There's in my hometown once there was an explosion from a place that manufactured like spray paint cans.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
did I ever tell you about the one time I lit a mattress on fire in an abandoned building and like it had paint cans inside of it and then they exploded?
Yeah, you've mentioned that at least a couple times here on People Also Search For.
Yeah, we didn't light that building on fire.
We didn't start the fire.
They didn't need to fight it because we didn't start it. And that's the story I'm going to go with forever.
That's all right. I think the statute of limitations is out on that one anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Arson is arson, Jacob.
Still felony.
Yes. Okay.
So at the Georgia sugar refinery explosion, 14 people died and there was 36 injuries. Fuck. Man, that's okay. So what about 9/11, Ryan?
What about 9/11?
What about 9/11 firefighters specifically? They were good men and women.
That's true. And all the people after the like towers came down that cleaned up the debris, Jacob, and they cleaned up the debris.
Never forget.
Yeah, and they found a lot of people down there.
They did a lot of hard work and they put their lives on the line. I mean, fuck.
It's amazing. So what about 9/11 firefighter?
The New York City Fire Department.
It might not be about.
And don't forget the NYPD either, Ryan. I'm sure they did a lot of hard work.
Everybody
on 9/11, 9/12, even 9/13.
Probably for multiple weeks.
Oh my god.
But everybody forgot about this firefighter on 9/11.
The firefighter everyone forgot about on 9/11, coming to you from Xavier Jackson off of firerescue1.com. This sounds like pretty heartwarming stuff here, Ryan. I'm going to start off this article on September 11th, 2001. Obvi. 19 terrorists caused the death. Okay, I need to stop laughing.
Yeah.
They caused the deaths of 2,977 people. R.I.P. Of those, many of them were firefighters who spent their last moments attempting to save the lives of everyone still trapped in the burning Twin Towers. According to official statistics and New York Fire Department, 343 of them died on that day. Holy fuck.
Wow.
God damn. What those statistics don't show is that there was a 344th. While the New York Fire Department served as a main fire protection unit for New York City, many people don't know about the second one, the New York Fire Patrol. With only 3 stations, around 100 firefighters, the NYFP was much smaller scale operation with more focused purpose. The NYFP protected property, while the FDNY would break windows to vent fires and spray areas with water, while the NYFP would cover valuable items with tarps and pump excess water out of the buildings. The FDNY and NYFP worked together to save people's lives and livelihoods from fires, and aside from the signature red helmets, there was little visual difference between the two organizations. So just like every other station in New York on September 11th, the NYFP responded. Among them was 6-year-old fire patrolman Keith Roma. Roma loved his job, and despite repeated offers to join other fire departments, he refused to leave the NYFP. While en route, he called his father, Arnold Roma. After explaining the situation, the elder Roma, himself a former patrolman, decided to grab his fire gear and head over to the towers to assist. Keith's last words to his father were, "I'll see you there." Sadly, in the chaos, he never got the chance.
That's some dark stuff.
Feel like I'm tearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Upon arriving, Roma and his colleagues immediately went to work helping to evacuate the buildings. A photographer even caught a photo of Roma leading a group of evacuees down a flight of stairs with another fire patrolman. By his own colleagues' account, Roma personally saved the lives of 200 people, making no less than 4 trips up Tower 1 in the process. At one point, he helped a barefoot woman by carrying her over broken glass strewn lobby of the towers and ensuring she would survive the day. He was last seen alive at the FDNY command post of Tower 1. His body wouldn't be found until Christmas Eve, surrounded by 9 more evacuees he was attempting to escort to safety in the last moments.
That's bad.
Yep.
Pretty
bad.
He was the only member of the New York Fire Patrol that day to die. Yet to this day, Roma is not counted among the 343 who died. To some, this is simply because he was not a member of the New York Fire Department, but to others, the issue is not that clear. For instance, when his body was found, a Code 4-5 declaration of death went out the entire FDNY, and Roma was given a full FDNY funeral mass, yet the FDNY still refused to count him among their numbers, despite promises to do so. It's like, why? This has led to the incidents such as what happened in Memorial Stair climb set for later this year to honor all the firefighters and police officers who died. The event organizers include just 343 firefighters. Only after haggling did they finally include a 344th spot for Roma. Okay, wow. So it took a while, but they got him on there. So, despite all his family's instances, the official list today still only has 343 names on it. Why? Even the Wikipedia only has 343 names. Somebody needs to go change that on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And before you say that anyone can edit it, I already tried and it was deleted. Oh, Wikipedia is like in on this, man. Well, in the words of Roma's father, every time we hear that number 343, it hurts. It should be 344. I'd agree.
Yeah, I mean, if we can do anything here on the show, aside from finding the answer to life's greatest questions, I would say, we'd like to honor the fireman, Keith Roma, and, I would never do that shit. Like, I'm too much of a coward.
Exactly. He's one guy. He saved 200 people, it said, before that even happened. Yeah.
Just climbing up and down the stairs a bunch of times and helping people.
Wearing all that heavy stuff, too. That's insane. That's what firefighting's all about. Jacob.
That's true. It's about being a hero and serving your community. And, we can't do without them. Similar to comedy, which there's actually a show called Tacoma FD. It's by a couple of guys from Broken Lizard, Steve Lemmy and Kevin Heffernan. They played Farva and I forget Steve's character's name, but but yeah, it's a pretty popular show. Apparently it's on Hulu, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I've only watched a couple episodes, but I've seen those guys do stand-up. They're really funny guys. They used to have a podcast called Chewing It.
Nice.
Pretty funny stuff. But yeah.
They're coming on the People Also Search For podcast next week.
I've heard that they have a ton of... Yeah, totally. I've heard that they have a big following of police and firefighters because of Super Troopers and because of now Tacoma FD, which has been on the air since 2019. It's in its second season, it looks like. First episode date March 28th, 2019. So it's on True TV and Hulu. But I mean, they're really funny guys. Like, they're good writers, and they've been in all those Broken Lizard movies. Like,
it's nice to see that there's a place for firefighters in entertainment.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I know there was a show many years ago with Dennis Leary that was about him being a firefighter. I think it was called Rescue Me.
Maybe. There's probably a lot of shows that have firefighters in them. Dude, there's an anime about firefighting.
Really?
Yeah, called Fire Force.
Now it's really Ryan's Weeb Corner.
I only watched the first episode, though, but I liked it. Although I was like, this girl wearing this firefighting jacket or whatever, that's not protecting her from any fires. She's got her like jacket open in the front, and she's wearing like a bikini top, as you do in anime. But like it's like, man, that's not protecting you from those fires.
Sounds misogynist.
That's not protecting anyone from any fires.
Oh, this looks so dumb.
I know. Here you go.
Oh no!
Yeah, dude.
He's like shooting energy waves.
That's a girl.
Or she's shooting energy waves.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is
that's not going to put out a fire. That looks like you're starting fire.
No, that's the thing is like all
Fucking
of them
Bradbury.
have like the main character has like fire as his power. It's like he's a firefighter.
Oh man, you're bumming me out, Ryan.
What?
I'm getting the opposite of an erection.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I only watched one episode. I can't say if it's good or not. Here we go. I'll type it in, and we'll see what the people say. Let's see what the weebs say.
It started on...
Is Fire Force good?
Oh, it started this year. Oh, wait, no, 2015, sorry.
Oh, 2015? Is that old?
Yeah.
I thought it was newer still. I remember watching them.
Is Fire Force good?
Yeah, I want to know what the people think. Is Fire Force worth watching?
Oh, and this is coming straight from Reddit, so this is some real critical knowledge here.
Yeah, this is all canon. Okay, wait. Okay.
The first thing that says, watch the first episode and see if you like it.
I mean, that's
shit.
True. Like, you should just do that. Don't take these people's opinions. Then this one says first episode was pretty good. So that should tell you it must be great.
Wait. Go back to this is probably going to be one of the most well-produced anime this season.
Really?
Also, I wouldn't base whether you watch something off of MAL ratings. Honestly, Fire Force doesn't have a massive hype wagon for it yet. That will scale up the ratings of a series. Dr. Stone used to be like it was a 7.79 on MAL. That would be my anime list for all you weebs out there. Shout out.
This is a real weeb right here, dude. I really liked the first episode, so I'd say yes. Plus, it has a cute cat girl. Kinda. So extra points for me there. Yeah. See,
yep.
There you have it. There you go.
That's the people also search for... And also, let's give credit to the people that wrote those couple comments. That was coming from For the last one was
Noriaka Kikyu Kyo.
okay. That wasn't worth doubling back, but at least let's go to the other long one that I read, and that was coming from North 514. So thanks, guys. At the expense of plagiarism, sort of like how we ripped off Xavier Jackson's article from Fire Rescue 1. You know, we just want to shout out. We're not trying to plagiarism. We're just trying to spread the wealth of knowledge with our podcast, and you know, we're getting it done with the Google searches.
We think that you deserve to have your audio book version of your articles.
Yeah.
So we're just providing it.
You know, because some people are blind, Ryan.
Yeah,
I mean, they can't read those articles when we're giving it to them here on the show.
And we know the point of writing those articles is to give people the information. It has nothing to do with advertisements or anything. So it's definitely like we're just spreading the word. We're doing our our duty as our firefighters like to do.
So I know you said before there's probably like a lot of firefighter media. Like let's find a list. Firefighter stuff.
Firefighter
shows
or
movies. Shows or movies.
Firefighters shows list.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of them.
Whoa.
Okay,
There's even a
whole
CGI
category.
like animated movie or series. I think
there's a top 23 firefighters TV shows and movies.
Okay,
Whoa, there's
let's
a lot
check it out.
of them. Wow.
We're gonna bring the fucking train into the station here.
Yeah, we go. All right, let's do the top 23 firefighter shows so you can learn what being a firefighter is all about. Ladder 49 is number 1 here.
From 2004, that's a film, and it's got a 6.5.
So maybe not the one you want to.
And it's also got 47 on Metacritic. So I don't know.
They're probably a little bit.
Then you also got number 2, Third Watch, was a show that ran from 1999 to 2005. Number 3, Chicago Fire, 2012.
I feel like I've heard of that. Number 4,
which is a show, I assume. Yeah, go ahead. Number 4,
Sudden Death. It's a 5.8, so we're definitely going to want to stay away from that one with these others.
Who's the main guy on the cover?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, it's a Van Damme movie. Okay, Sudden Death. Yeah. I forgot about. Like, I've never seen that, but there's the show next. Number 5. I was mentioning Rescue Me.
That's I've heard of that.
24.
That's got an 8.3. You may want to check that one.
2004 to 2011. So yeah, that's Dennis Leary starring in that one.
Got number 6, London's Burning, which is also rated at a 7. That was 1988 to 2002. Pretty good run.
Whoa, I've never even heard of that.
Me either. That's weird. Oh, this looks cool. Lifeline, 1997 movie. I just like the cover art of this one.
Following the lives of firefighters as they deal with joy and hardships both on the job and in their own personal lives. Is that?
It's got the most evil number of all, Jacob.
It's
got a 6.6.
It looks like it's Japanese from the cover.
Yeah, it does. I feel like a Japanese firefighter movie would probably be pretty good. Like Old Man, except like firefighters.
Old Man.
Yeah. And then you got number 8, The Smoke, 2014. Got 7 stars.
That's starring Jamie Bamber, Taron Egerton, Gerard Kearns, and Rayshawn Stone.
So if you like any of those people, I guess check it out.
Maybe that's like Australian or something. I've never heard of any of those stars, so I don't know.
I don't know.
You got number 9 is 911. 9/11. Never forget. Fucking Keith Roma. Shout out.
Let's get Keith that number.
All right. So we got number 10, Firehouse. We got number 11, Trespass. Number 12, The Towering Inferno. I have heard of that one. That's with John. That's directed by John Gearman. The Towers.
Oh, that one has Paul Newman in it.
Oh, and Steve McQueen. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, it's got a 7. Maybe check that one out. Towering Inferno.
I'm not seeing Tacoma.
It's got a 69 on Metacritic, Jacob. Towering Inferno.
Wink. Oh, that's a Korean one, because look at all the names.
Oh man, that's got a dark title. As the Light Goes Out.
That
2014.
Is that Korean or? Oh, maybe it's Chinese.
Chi Kin Kwok.
No, I mean
director.
Well, I was just looking at the text on the cover of the movie, but there's a lot of Asian films on this list. Is Tacoma FD even on this list?
Yeah, it was on here. We didn't get to it yet, but it'll be there.
Oh, okay.
It was on like the thumbnail thing. Number 15, Out of Inferno. That got a 5.7, so nobody's checking that out. Chicago Med, which is 2015 to currently airing still, and that's a 7.5.
Man.
There's a lot of stuff with firefighters in the media. Like, people love their firefighters. I mean, I like firefighters.
Yeah, I like them.
Fucking
I love them.
Go down a pole at lightning speeds and put out fire in your local neighborhood. They're like the Spider-Man of the real life universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Backdraft 2. You got Fire Trap at number 19. Flashpoint is number 20. The Bravest at 21.
Oh man,
Blaze at
these Japanese covers, like or Korean covers,
or Chinese,
Chinese.
I don't know what
they're really cool looking.
Oh yeah, it says Chinese, right? It says Chinese firefighters struggle to contain a huge fire after an oil pipeline explodes.
Yeah.
Woo! The Bravest. Check it out. Got a 5.5. Blaze 22. Number 23. Rescue Special Ops.
Is that it?
I mean, that's the end of the page.
Where's that?
Yeah, it says top 23.
Oh, I saw what to watch on the
Tacoma yeah. FD. Under the Google search for firefighter shows list. Also, what is that? Is that like a CGI? Oh,
Fireman Sam.
What the
10
fuck?
seasons.
Whoa, holy shit, really?
Since 1987? What? We can watch this live right now. It's free.
Fireman Sam.
It's like Bob the Builder, but like a fireman.
Bob Builder. Wait, I want to see a picture of it real quick because that looks dumb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a puppet. Okay, I thought it was
That's a puppet, like a real puppet.
No, there's puppets
it's so
of
much
him.
CGI.
Oh no, it is CGI. Well, it's CGI now.
Maybe they had a special
I think in
puppet
1987 it was probably a guy in a suit.
What?
Like
That's terrifying. That's definitely a puppet. And it's, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Fireman Sam, man.
Oh, Fireman Sam. What the fuck?
There he is rescuing a cat from
it looks
what
like
appears...
he's fucking it.
It appears to be he's rescuing it from a well, I wasn't going to say, but I mean, he could also be...
If you want to see that picture, then go on our YouTube stream of this podcast and make sure you like and subscribe, of course. Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh!
Okay, yeah, there's a man in a suit.
He's got a very large chin. This isn't what I want firemen portrayed as. There's a picture of him right here next to Peppa Pig, dude.
Look at that one with the woman next to him. Oh, it looks so creepy. Ugh. It looks like a bad video game from like 2003.
Well, it was 1987 is when it started.
Well,
Jacob.
this couldn't be from 1987. It's not. They didn't do CG.
No, it's on Amazon. You can watch it.
I mean, they did a little bit of computer graphics, but not like that. This
true.
must be from
this has to be old,
like 2003 or some shit. That looks fucking creepy.
It looks like they're going for a style, like an old style of animation.
What country is this from?
Fireman Sam.
Just you can just.
Well,
you could have just went to the like. Oh, it's
British.
Fireman Sam is a British animated comedy children's series about a fireman named Sam, his fellow firefighters, and other residents in this fictional Welsh rural village of Pontypandy, a portmanteau of the two real towns, Pontypridd and Tonalpandy.
Oh. Old Pontypridd and Tom.
I'm gonna go down to Palapanandadali and Talapadadandatan. Oh, just taking the weekend. I'm gonna get the kids and we're gonna take a little trip down to Panabalambadana and Tondala Panambalambady. Sorry, UK listeners. Fuck yourself. Goodbye. See you next week on People Also Search For. We're gonna do more comedy stuff and fun things and learn about sad deaths and everything else.